the decision of Jay Lucas to want to leave. I really do. Why he wouldn't want to be part of this team. But again, you know, everybody has their own decisions. His father was as good as it gets.
A teammate of Arlen Elmore.
Exactly.
At Maryland.
Ben Elmore, one of the greatest rebounders you can ever see, and a class guy. Every student-athlete should follow and emulate Leonard Elmore.
Well put. 6:45 to go. Syracuse leading Florida by 7. An improving John Lura, sophomore, one of the big reasons why you can't sleep on Wisconsin in the Big Ten. Here, Syracuse leading Florida 74-67. Dick, you were talking about some of the coaches with consecutive 20-win seasons. Tubby Smith, who was here last night, leads all active coaches with 15. Jim Boeheim, Billy Donovan on the list, and Bill Self coming up in the next game.
I'll tell you also, Dana Altman, you people watch out. You want a surprise team this year? Keep an eye on Creighton. Creighton's going to have a heck of a year this season, and Dana Altman's been Mr. Consistency there.
They are picked to win the Missouri Valley Conference. We saw Southern Illinois in New York last week. They're picked second. Harris already with a double-double in this game. 14 points, 10 rebounds.
Syracuse got 4 players with 12 or more points. Talk about balance. Hey, speaking about a guy that really deserves some credit, you look at Jim Boeheim. We give you enough credit, Jimmy B. Rick Giles, what a job he's done. You people don't know who he is, but he's the guy responsible for coaches versus cancer tournament, for this getting here, get together here. He does a great job with the Gazelle group, and I simply say thank you, Rick, for all the hard work. You're a guy that really loves college hoops.
Rick Giles with the Gazelle group, the group that puts on this and so many other good early season college basketball tournaments. Walker knocks it down. Florida not going away, down 6 with a lot of time left in the game, stepping up the pressure, broken by the Orange. And laying it in is Joseph on the feed from Dievendorf.
There's Dievendorf with the great penetration, but Joseph with the finish. He's a slasher. He's got great slashing ability.
He's got 10 points tonight, and the lead is back to 8. Deep one by Walker. Onuaku with the uncontested rebound, rips it away from Calathes. Here comes Syracuse again. Dievendorf switches hands, lays it in.
He's a big-time driver. He can really attack to get to the glass. Onuaku yesterday was telling me at the Hall of Fame ceremony, he said, Dickie V, I want you to meet a diaper dandy, Mr. Joseph. I said, he said, I know him. Am I a diaper dandy? I said, no, Onuaku, you're no longer a diaper dandy.
Werner, no. Follow, no. Onuaku, another rebound. Boy, the more you watch this Syracuse team, the more you can see how much better they're going to be than a year ago.
Absolutely. Yep. People up to Carrierdale are going to have a lot to cheer about this year. One of my favorites of all time, going to watch Syracuse, the Pearl Washington. He could feed the post better than anybody else that I've ever watched in my 30 years at ESPN. He had such great touch in getting the ball to the inside. And Coleman was such a Windex man.
Well, some great point guards at Syracuse under Jim Boeheim. I guess Pearl Washington and Sherman Douglas are the first two who come to mind.
Sherman was a scoring machine at that point as well. It was so much fun to watch play. Billy Owens and company.
Timeout called by Florida. Under 5 to go. Syracuse up by 10 on the Gators.
Look at our coach, guy in the Hall of Fame, Nolan Richardson. Hey, there's no doubt he's won a junior high school, college, junior college, and you know what? He would win in the NBA. And I know for a fact he would coach in the NBA. Some NBA team is making a major mistake. Charles agreed with me. He talked at halftime. Nolan has a great ability to communicate and motivate. So some NBA team, make a call to Nolan Richardson.
Spectacular ball movement against the zone by the Gators. Tyus from Calathes. Here comes the pressure. Billy Donovan wants this team to press much more. They've got more bodies this year than they had a year ago, but they haven't really been able to force that many turnovers tonight.
Well, they're going to try to do something here. It's getting late in the game. The winning time, now they're down 8. They're sitting in that zone. That zone has been really a lot of holes. Now they're back playing man-to-man. See, Flynn's, his eyes are lighting up right now.
A couple of buddies, Flynn and Calathes. Flynn off to Harris. 10 on the shot clock. Harris from the baseline. Florida ball.
Good possession defensively right there by Florida. Good decision going to the man-to-man.
Under 4 to go here in Kansas City. Syracuse 79, Florida 71. Werner was not expecting that pass, but a foul going against the Orange will take us to the under 4 media timeout. The Gators trying to mount a comeback late here against the Orange.
Dan, one of the major themes in college basketball last season was all the impact freshmen, Derrick Rose, Kevin Love. You could make a case that Johnny Flynn has had as much responsibility on his shoulders a year ago as any freshman in college basketball. 39 minutes per game he played, including a 13-game stretch where he rested for 1 minute. Now, look at the scoring tonight for the Orange. 5 double-digit scores. His life much easier with the likes of Eric Devendorf and Andy Rout. And Jim Boeheim will tell you he can focus now on getting the other players involved in addition to his great scoring.